72 minutes, another child enters the foster care system. That's 30 kids every hour, 700 kids every day. Sometimes they return to their families, but sometimes they stay for years, bouncing from home to home until they get adopted or age out of the system. When you're a foster child, you get taken away from your parents. You're probably thinking, that's so sad. Were they babies? Who would take a kid away from their family? Why were they taken? Kids get put in foster care for many different reasons. Maybe their parents abandoned them or neglected to give them things they need to survive. Sometimes the parent goes to jail or sadly dies in a tragic accident. Drugs often play a big part in this, and like my story, I have been in the foster system for 3 years. My dad left when I was a baby, and my mom did a lot of drugs, so I ended up in a foster home. The first home wasn't a good fit because us kids didn't really get along. The second home I was in was actually my older sister's. She didn't have the skills to take care of kids, so I had to move again. Sometimes I think people take in foster children for the money because you get paid to take care of us. When I went to my third foster home, I was nervous. What if it doesn't go well? What if they're different than me? What if they don't like me? These are all questions that haunted me. On October 23rd, 2017, this foster family that I've been living with just for a year adopted me. I remember that day so clearly. We had to sit in the courtroom for what felt like forever. But once the papers were signed in front of the judge, my heart burst with happiness. It was the best day of my life. I have parents now that care about me and love me. They ask me how my day is. They come to parent-teacher conferences. They know my teachers. And best of all, they adopted my real brother so we can stay together. In 2015, about 260,000 children entered foster care. And on average, they stay in the system for almost 3 years before either being reunited with their families or adopted. Almost 20% wait 5 years or more and have been in at least 3 different homes. More than 23,000 children each year age out of foster care with no help. That means they turn 18 and they have to leave with no help or support. I am very lucky to have parents that care about me and love me, and brothers and sisters that I can grow up with that are just like me. I don't want anyone to feel bad for me. I want you to know that there are kids in the system that don't have a family to call their own. My story has a happy ending, but not everyone's does. You are born with the ability to stand out to change someone's life. Don't ever waste it. Thank you.